Newspapers started calling these people the Flying Tigers. Who were these Flying Tigers? Well, they were a band of, like it says on the book cover, they were a band of outlaws. They were outlaws because they existed outside the law. Who were these American pilots? Well, they were doing such an incredible job of fighting the Japanese. Well, they were not U.S. Army pilots. They were not U.S. Navy pilots. Some of them had been Marine pilots, and of course, as you know, once a Marine, always a Marine, but they certainly weren't on active duty. They were a bunch of employees of a series of Chinese shell companies. Yet here they were. They were just like a bright light in hours of darkness after Pearl Harbor. And the Japanese were as surprised as American newspaper readers to learn about these people who were doing these incredible things at a time when the U.S. just did not have an Air Force in the Far East. Don't take my word for it. Take the word of the guy who had said of the RAF, nobody in human history ever owed so much to so few. And he compared these guys to the RAF in the Battle of Britain. So that's a little capsule briefing on who the Flying Tigers were. I want to go in now to why. Oops, what's this picture doing here? Is this, what is Picasso's Guernica doing in a talk about the Second World War in the air? Well, this is here to illustrate the mood of the late 1930s. There were malevolent ideologies on the march in Europe, the boys of the old Crooked Cross, and the Germans were flying for Franco's insurgents, and eventually he won. And in the process, 1937, the Luftwaffe destroyed the town of Guernica, and Guernica became a symbol of resistance to malevolent ideologies. But it wasn't just in Europe. There was a malevolent ideology on the march in Asia. 1937, the same year of Guernica, the rape of Nanking. All of China's cities were swallowed up by the Japanese army. All of China's coastal port cities were being swallowed up in an enormous blitzkrieg.